maybe with feeling, we're going to give it 45 seconds.
1 second.
Yeah, when it sends the notification, we're good, basically.
I can tell you something really fucking stupid, and you guys can think about it for this entire recording or stream or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You now have a magic sword that is full of ghosts. You are going to either be possessed either by A, a roulette wheel of all of the people it has ever killed, or B, your current partner's grandfather's ghost. Which would you prefer?
My current partner's grandfather's ghost. I can't hear what they're saying.
All right, that was a lot of information, so I'll just think about that later.
I will go with the Russian roulette because every day will be a new day.
It's not like they possess you all the time. It's just they possess you sometimes.
Well, that's fine.
Type it in chat just so I can answer later.
I come in hand when we play poker and stuff. It's good. I'll take the multiple personality syndrome. What? That thing.
See, I'm with the grandfather's ghost thing, if only because I can guarantee that they will never, ever try to fuck my partner.
No, but you see, the thing is, with old folk, they like to talk a whole lot, and so they'll talk and talk. Oh, hey.
Let's wrap this up, though. This is kind of entertaining.
I'm saying, because when they're old, they like to talk a whole lot, right? Like take Abe Simpson for example. He just rambles on. So I mean that ghost, and plus this is eternal. So this ghost will keep going and going and probably drive you nuts. Russian roulette, though, the whole world's got to deal with me too, and that's no problem. I'm willing to share.
You know what? That's reasonable.
Again, I don't have an answer because you said that all real quick, so I was just like, what? But that's okay.
Well, with that out of the way,
welcome, fellow Crusaders, to our live discussion, the Itty Bitty Nerdy Committee. I'm Beastie Boy.
I'm Table.
I'm Red.
It is I, Shino Brando.
And we'll be discussing recent news from across the multiverse, live from video games, anime, comics, and more. And stick around after news to hear us discuss a newly released comic of the week, which starts off with your boy in the anime world.
Boy?
every boy. No, I'm joking. This is Samurai Champloo. Anyways. But with this coming weekend, on Sunday, April 4th, we have the JoJo event happening. Yay!
I'm already doing my JoJo Dachi right now.
Just put your Dio shoulder up. Just whoo.
Oh, I'm already posing.
But yes, so we have the event coming up this Sunday. Tickets are still, I think, available to purchase if you're interested in looking to do that, where you'll see or hear the main voice actors from each part, either from part 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, showing up for the event as well. I believe I'm not sure about Araki himself, but we'll see. I don't remember the specific details. I'm not sure about specific details on his appearance, but I know, like, obviously, like, the main people of the cast will show up. So if he shows up, it most likely would make sense. Right, kind of see from there. If you did not get the Joestar Radio, or like did not get a chance to watch it, there are other platforms where it'll be releasing, I believe, in either the same day or days after, if you want to watch it anywhere else. So for different regions, on the image up on the screen here, North America and part of Asia will get Netflix, and other places in North America will also get Hulu, Tubi, Pluto TV, Budo, and then depending on where you live, just look for the region of where it is available for yourself.
We got some choices out here.
Exactly.
Crunchyroll, we got a whole bunch.
So this is trying to accommodate to the fans.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
What? A multimedia organization wanting to reach out to more fans on more platforms? What a fucking concept.
Damn.
It's almost like
it's second coming of cable.
Right? It's almost like it's smart marketing.
Wow. It's like they know what their fans are. Because that's where all of that is where their show is. So why not show it to the people that watch your show anyway?
There you go.
Right? Oh, fucking mad marketing skills, man. The thing I am excited about for this event is honestly just going to listen to you guys when it happens. Just absolutely obliterate my phone.
Oh, man.
Our Discord. Did you know that we had a Discord? If you would like to be a part of it, check the description of our latest video. Shino, what's our latest video?
Oh, that's a Dragon Ball Z history dump over there. Stuff that happened behind the scenes. You should check it out.
You can check out that video not just on our YouTube channel by searching Nerd Crusade. I'm just waiting for you guys to blow up my phone.
It's gonna happen. I'm just you know the news we're waiting for, right?
It's coming.
Don't make me sing her name, please.
I don't know.
Oh, who started?
And with that,
God,
let's move on.
I'll leave it for next time. But that brings us to our other anime that you can actually watch a little bit more sooner, which is Shaman King, the reboot for 2021. And for this series, actually, it should be releasing later tonight, actually. So in Japan, I believe they should already have it.
What?
But yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And where are we finding this?
That's the only thing. So for Netflix, since it did get picked up by Netflix, the actual release for it won't be, I'm assuming, showing up until like later, like summer, or something like that. Right. The only question is to find the specific release platform where they're putting it, and that's the only thing I'm just still trying to figure out. But basically, it should be in Japan. It will be releasing at some point later tonight, if not at least sometime in a few days. But it will be showing up soon. So,
I don't remember much about the original series. All I remember is that an absolutely kick-ass intro.
This is I hate to say it, but this is like another JoJo.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
I have to learn another stream of character names.
Character names and a whole bunch of their punch ghosts as well and whatnot.
Is really
Shaman King basically would be like another like adaptation of it, or like not adaptation, but like you say how could you not carbon copy in a sense?
It pays it does its homage to it, and it runs the concept of like you bonded to a soul thing that helps you out, man. I mean, like it's on that same path, and I mean, like this came around when JoJo spiked. This came around, so I mean, it's not hard to kind of relate one to the other.
Yeah, the original anime that was released in Japan and America, the first iteration was in 2001. So the timing of that would kind of make sense, anyways.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
cool.
It's not as, I can't say though, at the same time, it's not as bonkers as JoJo's, because
nothing is as bonkers as JoJo.
You say that, but there's so many more animes out there.
Oh man.
But yeah, this will be an interesting iteration, obviously more following to the manga adaptation, such as what they did with like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood and some other animes, as well with Bleach coming back with its final season.
Right on.
So they're going to be following more closer to that, and then keep it true to how the manga played out and how it ended per se. So we're going to see a bit more of that in these next few days and this later year.
He says he's never seen anything more bonkers, and I dare him to sit down and watch Fist of the North Star and tell me that's not too bonkers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen it myself.
Listen, that wasn't my type of anime growing up. Oversouls were dope. Oh yeah, from Shaman King.
Yeah.
That's what they're called over there?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I might have to
relearn everything today, boy.
Between that and me watching the new version of Inuyasha, whose name I can't pull, but like it's definitely
or something.
Yeah, Yashahime. Yeah,
Yashahime. There we go.
Yeah, sure. Like the resurgence of like these like mid 2000s kind of anime. So real fucking cool, man.
Some stories need to be told still, man. So they got to finish them.
Or some stories need to be retold properly. So.
And a return to the classics. Oof.
Yeah.
But yes, that is all my news for today in the anime world.
Right on. What we got next?
That brings us to my news.
Hmm.
Show us my boy, please.
There is, in fact, a boy on screen.
There is a boy on screen.
Oh.
So, I've made no illusions that I am not the biggest fan of the Arrowverse for, reasons. Why are you like this? The Flash CW show has had its moments, and sometimes it's done shit weird.
Elongated man.
Elongated man? Why would you even bring that up?
First off, his name is Elongated Man. Let's go.
It's a bad start. So, they have cast an actor to play Bart Allen. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
The guy's
He's gonna
name
crash
is
the
Jordan
mode.
Baker. He's gonna crash the mode. He apparently played a character in To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, which I didn't watch, but that's a show thing,
Sure.
media.
It's the sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before.
To All the Boys, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it's not like he's out of nowhere, and he's very pretty to look at. Though they will
Yeah,
have
he's a handsome boy.
Yep.
They will have to babyface the hell out of him because Bart is in fact a baby. For those of you not familiar, Bart Allen or Bartholomew Allen II is Barry Allen's grandson from the future.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, the exact details of what's up with him is gonna be up for discussion because it has changed in pieces of media. New 52, Bart was actually evil for a while for no reason. He doesn't even have the same name. He was Bartor. It was weird. Yeah, he was like a future criminal. It was a whole thing. Everything about the New 52 Teen Titans sucked. In Young Justice, I believe they did not include the super aging thing. That was why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
In the Young Justice comics, his situation is interesting because he was born in the future, but because of his speed powers, he had accelerated aging, which resulted in him having to be put in a pod so he could experience life at the same speed as his own life until they figured out a fix for it, and then he came out. So he spent a while just sort of living, but not actually living, and so he had all these issues. It was a whole thing. I don't know what they're gonna do. He was a little boy. I don't know what they're gonna do with the CW Bart. They're probably gonna make him Impulse because he shouldn't start as Kid Flash anyway. And
Right.
Impulse is a cooler name. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
But I don't know if I'll tune in, but I might actually check out an episode or two just to see how they do my boy justice or don't.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Don't worry,
I'll be the one.
Watching the whole pain of the story.
I'm
the one who's still actually watching it.
Yeah, I commend you, man. You have seen I put up with some garbage, but I dropped the CW verse because I can't do it no more. But man, you have some. You're concrete right now, man. I praise you for that.
The thing is, the Flash is the only one that still got somewhat got me in because of at least the diversity of the cast and at least some partially of the acting as well.
Right,
but the only problem is still now just the story because you're just
but this is so poorly written. What the fuck?
Yeah, you do.
One might even say that the Flash might be the only one worth watching. Well, that one and Superman and Lois.
Yes, but I hear good things about that show, so I don't know.
We will see. We will definitely see. In other news, also DC television related. Titans season 3. We have
tell me more. Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
They're filming in Toronto.
Yes.
Which neat, super neat. And they've released these wanted posters for the Titans. Which I think is interesting, not only because, but also because they've got these little Red Hood pamphlet flyers taped on them, which I desperately need to know who's producing Red Hood pamphlets. Who's making these? Where are you getting these?
Is Jason
doing these?
I also want to know why he chose Red Hood, because they all have a reason.
Yeah. And I mean, in the comics, he picks Red Hood specifically to fuck with Bruce. But if they're going to tell us a Red Hood story without Bruce really playing a big role, which it's Titans. He arguably shouldn't. I have
Max.
questions about how they're going to play that one.
I mean,
there's that really famous incident where he like takes out all of Titan's Tower and then beats the shit out of Tim, which could be fun to see, but we also don't have Tim Drake in the show. So
yeah, that's the thing. And I wonder, like, are they gonna put this man through torment for him to become Red Hood, or is he just gonna be like, I'm Red Hood now? And
I think the torment that he already went through at the end of season 2. We'll talk about Titans a different day. In the specific on the reason why.
Okay.
But like, I think that's dramatic enough. And then his family didn't want him there anymore. Well, and then he chose to leave. And then he lost his girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
It's not like not a supervillain origin story, Jazz Hands, or like anti-hero origin story, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Red Hood starts off straight up villainy, right? That's his whole bit, that he comes back from villainy to anti-herodom. Though I'm an idiot and wasn't reading. They have actually cast players for both Barbara Gordon and Tim Drake. So if they wanted to do the Titans Tower beatdown, they could.
Okay.
I'm in for a Titans Tower beatdown.
I'm in for it too, actually.
I just hope he doesn't go, my girlfriend dubbed me Pathos. I'm Red Hood now.
That would be a really stupid reason. Like, the Red Hood's whole story in the comics is good. And he provides a really great counterpoint to Batman's whole rhetoric. So if they're gonna, like... And the big thing is, right, dead kids are a great argument for why you should kill somebody.
It's true. So, Deathstroke makes a career out of it.
Oh my God. They both do. They both do, Bruce and him.
So to make a case that Batman or whoever should be killing criminals without that a child literally died for this, it'll be different. I mean, they did kill Donna Troy. So that's always fun. Maybe they'll kill Jason too. I think they should.
Listen, if I am hearing rumors about this show correctly, I would say that the character that dies at the end of season 2. You know what? Table gave it away. I am hearing rumors that that's okay. That Donna Troy, she might find her way back as Troya.
But of course, I mean, that's what that was
Donna
happening.
Troy only ever has one kind of story. I am dead, and now I am back.
Not dead. Exactly.
I was dead, now I'm not. What about it?
I was dead, but I drank soup and got better.
You say
I
that?
needed a vacation,
I
so I
swear to
died.
God, that happens one time.
Fuck off.
It might as well.
It was chicken noodle soup too.
Somewhere between one crisis and another. Hey, if you want to know what a crisis is, we did an entire episode where we went through the entire of every single crisis there ever is. One day, me and Table will rock, paper, scissors somebody, and we'll just do Donna Troy, because there's 4 different versions of Donna Troy, and we could do that like a Robin episode.
Oh boy, at least it's not the versions of Supergirl.
Haha, Matrix Supergirl. Anyway.
Jesus.
All right, that is the news I brought for this week.
Boy, oh boy, have I been waiting all day to do my news. So,
go right ahead.
Our channel, you can find our channel by searching Nerd Crusade on YouTube. My co-hosts and everybody watching the screen, look at your screens for a second. Does anybody else see something interesting about what's on their screen? Something that might be a little bit off and looking in 2 different directions?
Red, I don't... Oh, there are googly eyes?
Well, I mean, Akira Toriyama's got googly eyes.
No, the first one I saw was Dwayne McDuffie. That's so painful.
So, me and our amazing artist, Abby, teamed up this morning, and right in around 11:30 or so, all of these thumbnails she put googly eyes all over them.
That's
April
so
Fools!
wild, bro.
Hey, weird, but thanks. Dwayne McDuffie's googly eyes will haunt my sleep.
Notable exceptions of that are our accountability over entertainment. That episode, me and Abby thought was a little bit sacred, and therefore did not touch.
That one is serious, yes.
Whereas rest about fictional characters and about the shenanigans they'll get up to, those are real people, and we'll leave them alone.
But Jason and Dwayne McDuffie, god damn it.
I mean, yeah. Listen, Jason gets to be part of this too. He's cool.
Yeah.
The googliness.
But yes.
Oh man, the entirety of Supernatural.
Right?
They all deserve it.
Wait,
The fucking car.
which one did he see?
Fucking car.
Oh no.
The Impala.
No, what's even worse? WandaVision, but the grayscale version. You just the way she's looking.
So if you-
the car has eyes.
You can see it better by searching our channel on YouTube by searching Nerd Crusade. But I want to pay special attention to our black representation in anime episode. Every single one of those faces has googly eyes.
That's foul, bro.
Oh man.
And it is, in fact, a smorgasbord of characters. Abby absolutely outdid herself this morning.
Oh man, dude, the car looks like it's like kerchoo.
Not quite Kerchow.
I hate that.
Oh man, oh I'm dead. That hurt me.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So, happy April Fools.
Oh man.
In let's do another happy one, and then we'll do the sad one. So, some news I missed out last week that I'm now making amends for. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is getting a 10th anniversary theatrical release at the end of April.
Nice.
This is good news.
This version will have Dolby Audio and Dolby Video, and it'll be IMAX. So it is getting what is essentially the HD remaster everybody's always wanted.
Yeah.
That movie faced a lot of problems with it being in a widescreen format when widescreen was becoming just full screen. So by it having, let's call it a Masterworks version, and its game coming out, and its soundtrack by the people that did the game, with the Brie Larson version from this movie also on that vinyl. I know this because I ordered it, because I'm a shameful bitch. But Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is getting the attention it absolutely deserved.
Well, it's about time. I really like Scotty, so I always thought it was kind of one of those movies that kind of flew under, and it was just like kind of ahead of its time. So it's good that it's giving a re-showing.
Absolutely. Hey, Table, if they wanted to hear our more of our discussion about Scott Pilgrim, where might they find that?
Well, we actually did an entire episode about Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the movie one specifically. So if you wanted to check that out, you can find a whole YouTube video, or you can just find a podcast version of it at any of your podcast destinations. Our Scott Pilgrim episode is number... Please scroll. Please scroll. It's number 42, which means that was a whole 10 issues ago.
Ooh,
Oh
look
my
at that.
god.
Running through time already. Look at that.
Damn, dude. But hey,
Damn, that's right.
from the celebration of one thing to the cancellation of another,
Ooh.
it is my sad and unfortunate duty, as one would call a host and as a news bringer person, to bring the news that Ava DuVernay and Tom King's version of The New Gods that was going to be a movie has officially been put on ice. Cancelled.
Yeah, that sucks. That's a shame.
It is. I have watched this movie come to be. I guess to not come to be, if I was Shakespeare.
Mhm.
But I have watched this go from an idea on Twitter that Tom King was writing about for his series that was Mr. Miracle, which became some of the inspiration and why Ava decided to bring him aboard. By the way, Mr. Miracle is a fantastic comic and definitely worth a read, no matter what kind of comic book person you are.
Yeah.
I also watched Tom King do his book, go on Twitter and be like, hey, I would love to write a movie. And then 6 weeks later, these two got in contact and pitched it to DC and were officially writing it. I watched it go up and down. I watched Darkseid come back into a movie.
Yep, that's the one.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, that entire cast that you saw there back on Apocalypse was literally what you're gonna get in this movie, and their designs going forward into its own new Gods property. But WB is just, they're cowards, man.
They are cowards, but if New Gods has to go, that way Static can live as a movie or a series or whatever it folds out to be. I will take that. The New Gods story is a very much everlasting and evergreen story, so no matter where we are as like people and moviegoers, that movie could always be put out.
I suppose. For me, this is all material, so nothing should be sacrificed.
It's true, but
whatever still.
For sure. But they've got a lot on their plate. They've got an entire schedule.
Yeah.
And shit's packed.
I suppose.
We say goodbye by also having Tom King on Twitter decide to go, oh, by the way, that scene between Scott Free and Barda, which I personally read as we were going to see a handful of intimate scenes between the two.
Okay.
But that's one way to put it. But these two people also crack skulls on a whim.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they have one of the best relationships in DC continuity.
Hard fucking
10 out of
facts.
10 would recommend.
But we wish this adieu.
Well,
Rip.
what could have been? One day you may still manifest, just not right now.
Yeah.
One of the few things I trust Tom King with.
Also, the fun thing about movies that get canceled in this way is in about 10 years, WB is not going to care on what this movie was. So someone's going to do some sort of deep dive of like, oh yeah, whatever happened to that? And it's going to be, oh, what was that Nick Cage Superman movie that they made a couple documentaries about?
Oh, man. Superman Unleashed.
Yeah, Superman Unleashed. But I imagine in 10 years, this will be like Superman Unleashed.
Or no, Superman Unchained.
That's it. But that's for me.
That's all. All right. Well, I guess that brings it down to me then. So throw it up there for me, my friend.
I made 2 slides out of it, by the way.
Oh, that's perfect for me anyways. So I'll continue the train of bad news. This is not so harsh, but 2 movies been pushed back. The coming one been Mortal Kombat, which was due April 16th, but it's been pushed a whole week, so not too long of a wait. It's just due for the 23rd now. It's just to allow the other 2 WB properties to breathe. Snyder Cut and Godzilla vs. Kong.
Both things that deserve the room to breathe.
That's it. So they're just giving them exactly a little bit of breathing room before they put something else out there, because Mortal Kombat is again another audience grabber. So it's bound to get that watch limit. So they're just gonna span that time out. Later in the year, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, that's also been pushed back by a week only. That was due for September, I believe, 17th, but that's been pushed to the 24th now. And that's just to let the other 2 properties breathe as well. That's James Gunn's Suicide Squad, which is August 6th, and Denis Villeneuve's Dune, which is October 1st. So again, 2 huge movies within a window of time. Let them have some space. Let them fight. Okay? Do their thing.
So obviously the one we're most excited about is Mortal Kombat, right?
like I wasn't big on Venom the first time around, which is strange because I really love Venom, so it kind of hurt me. Mortal Kombat, those movies have never been good, so I have
Not
like
even
these
once.
games, right? So I need something to look forward to, and like this one promises actual fatalities. So I mean, there's at least that, right?
They pulled an absolutely cruel practical joke on Instagram this morning. Was that so? Instagram, if it's sensitive material, they'll put a little fuzzy thing over it and says, you know, a sensitive material.
Right.
They put 4 pictures with a fake version of that over top of it because they were trying to show they were teasing fatalities with it.
Really?
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
See, like I know there's gonna be fatality, so I'm just waiting to see that. And that already gives me some kind of hope. Like even good action flicks can be just not good. So come on, please, just be good. Be good.
Also, I just want to say I respect your distaste for the Venom movie because, reasonable. But from the perspective of a monster fucker rom-com, that movie is fantastic.
I don't know, man. Their relationship is not so healthy. Eddie, you're a loser like me. Let's hang
You're
out.
losers. Right. I mean, it doesn't. I know a lot of people wanted that movie to be cool because Venom's usually a pretty cool character. And so they were obviously, not super jazzed about Tom Hardy's lobster tank scene.
Fuck,
Which-
man.
Fair. That was weird to watch.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm kind of excited for the second one. It'll be a great popcorn movie, I'm sure.
I'm hoping so. The first one just gave me like the feeling of like Green Lantern, but cooler.
I mean, 1,000% cooler, but also it had like Tom Hardy, and I would say Tom Hardy is more badass than Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like Ryan Reynolds can market shit. And, like you could put Ryan Reynolds in a movie about golf and it'll sell. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
true.
Yep.
Like so it's like, and Tom Hardy can do the same thing. You can put Tom and barely you can barely understand what the fuck Tom Hardy's saying on screen. So you can put him in anything and people will still watch it. I mean, I don't know.
Aww.
It's certainly true, but like, damn, you didn't have to say it.
You really didn't have to say that. Brutal though.
I'm just saying. The guy talks for mushmouth, and yet we're still paying $13.75 or $16, whatever region you're living in, to see this guy talk, kinda.
Damn.
Kinda.
Damn, dog. Tell us how you really feel.
Pile of bodies, pile of heads.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
But hey-
he was great. He was great in Dark Knight Rises. He gave us his best Adam Sandler impression. Let's continue.
Wow. But Let There Be Carnage, I'm kind of interested, like, to see how hard they lean into a rated R with Carnage.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they give me something and not like severed heads, but the next panel is like the head dropping on the floor. Show me the whole thing.
No. I want to watch it like I want to watch the Suicide Squad from James Gunn come out. Is like,
Yeah.
oh no, listen, that movie's rated R or doesn't come out.
That's right.
Yeah.
That movie's rated R. You have King Shark ripping dudes in half.
You've got a literal person named Carnage. If you're not going to let him do the thing he's literally known to do, not just burning down orphanages, but like murder.
You see the way I terrorized that corner store? I'm Carnage. Sure, bud.
Did you see that way I shook down that guy in an alley?
Did you see the
I
way
got his
I
pocket change.
Yeah, did you see the way I took that guy's lunch money?
Shook down grandma, took her purse and ran. Did you see that, Carnage?
Though,
Elsewhere-
because, reminder, I need everyone to know that I'm constantly excited for King Shark. Anyway.
Right, huh?
King, did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know King Shark is a shark?
Oh, that's enough out of you. Next news on the other side of the world here. More news. So, Russel Crowe, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
You know
He
where
is
to
joined.
take it, bro.
He's joined Thor Love and Thunder. Undisclosed role so far. But let the fan speculation begin. Go on, guys.
I have put him on screen Beta Ray Bill.
Okay, is that what you're feeling?
I've got that's the first one I've got, but there's a handful of characters. So they're pulling from the story of the Unworthy Thor, and the introduction of Jane Foster Thor.
Okay, yeah.
So there's a handful of like talking creatures, like Tooth Gnasher, or like the Thor dog that shows up in this book.
Okay.
One of those things has to talk, and he'll speak.
Table, did you have them? Yes, you had some theories, no?
Pardon?
Did you have some theories?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I would really love for Russel Crowe to voice Frog Thor. I don't think this is what will be done, but if Throg is ever on screen, I think I'll personally combust in like joyful tears.
It's just Russell Crowe doing his best version of a Kermit the Frog.
I would love that so much.
But what if he just keeps the British accents, if anything?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like a British,
British
it's Russell
Kermit
Crowe's accent, joined Australian for that matter. So Russell Crowe's accent, but like doing his best Kermit the Frog as Throg, right? I can't even imitate that accent, but like just think of it. Think of it.
I'm thinking of it, and it fills me with so much joy.
Friggin' cells.
Beastie, I want you to imagine if it's like King Arthur, but screaming, talking the words, "Does thou wear thy mother's strapes?" That's what that's going to be.
Entertained? Are you not entertained?
I am Throg.
Like,
I really want to see Throg on screen.
So Taika Waititi has said that he's always wanted to work a horse into one of his movies.
Right, okay.
Sorry, that's the left field comment, but okay.
No, but like Beta Ray Bill is a horse.
Oh,
it's true.
Okay.
So like there's a precedent. He could sneak it in.
Sorry. I didn't realize that. So the comment just like was like, huh? Oh man.
Listen, did you know? But did you know? Horse Thor is a horse.
You know what? More news.
Get out.
Yeah. Next news, please.
That's it for news.
Oh,
no, I have one more bit of news. Did you miss my last panel? You did, didn't you? Uh-oh.
Do.
Yeah.
We can always just say words. That's
don't worry.
Something we're
I'll just
quite good at.
I'll just inform you.
If we go platter on for a little bit, I'll build it. Give me
build it, will you?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I don't know about you guys actually, but I'm like 2 inches from commissioning a piece of art where Frog Thor and Jarro hang out.
Okay.
I think that would be the best couple of crossover characters either Marvel or DC can give us in the immediate future.
Oh my god.
For me, the one dream I want to have, like I want done on screen, and I don't want to die before it happens, but I need to see Throg swing that hammer around while riding the back of Lockjaw. Give me this now. Okay? I want a Viking frog on a dog going into war. I want this now, and don't hold it back. Give me this.
You know what? Riding Lockjaw into battle, yeah, that would actually slap so hard.
Right?
Good gosh.
Look at the size difference. You have this small ass frog with this powerful hammer and this massive dog that he's riding into battle. You can't go wrong.
You really can't. I think both Marvel and DC really need to get on the cute train some more sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, comics are not a medium designed to be cute most of the time, but then they've got random characters and you're just like, but what if you did? And
no, yeah.
Lockjaw is the cutest, goodest, best boy.
right? Like it's like you always do stories of the world's finest, Batman and Superman, but why not give me the world's finest pets? You know, Crypto and Ace, the Bat Hound.
I would also pay for that book.
I would 200% pay a monthly fee on whatever subscription service for another crypto show.
Oh my god!
Honestly, I would want like the world's super pets. Just give me that, like, and just feature just mostly Crypto and Ace, and as they team up with other pets around and just like solve crimes, man.
We did get a ever so small smidge of that. I think in the crypto show, at least Ace shows up.
Oh yeah, I would believe it. I would,
right?
Believe it.
But I don't think anybody else shows up. Yeah. Like Speedy the Super Cat, I don't think that shows up.
But now we're missing out because like we should be doing this.
Yeah, where's my trinity of pets?
Right? They sell,
where's my
man.
trinity of domesticated animals? Like,
but you know, if we got this, that people would start making arguments for all of Damian Wayne's fucking pets, and if I have to see Bat Cow on screen, I will put the bitch fit.
Listen here,
I don't want
Table.
that.
But Table,
Alfred
hear me
the
out.
Cat can come. No one else.
But Table, hear me out. Listen here, okay?
No, but like, hear me out. Yeah, go ahead.
If the cow can fight crime, why not? Come on. If the cow can fight crime, why not? Others are for justice.
Stop that. Listen, and on that note, I built your scene. Here it is.
Thank you.
Others for justice. Basically a hashtag.
Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. If you are on Twitter right now and you tweeted us, if we get like 5 tweets about Utters for Justice, we will do an episode. We'll speed up the delivery of it strictly about Bat Cow.
Oh, man.
I don't even know how we do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
No, that's a lot you're offering, sir. Just saying this now. This is
I'm writing a check that all our asses have to cash.
No, this is a statement.
There's 4 stories of Bat Cow we can tell.
You can tell. Fuck that. You can lead that designation of back out justice.
Oh man, if we're not taking the view and like count for fucking horrible Star Wars material that's out there tomorrow for that matter, we can out there today for that matter. Sorry, we can avoid this. Okay.
Oh god. Okay. Anyway,
Transformers, right?
So yeah, new news. So, Anthony Ramos, who you may remember from Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton, he was also in Godzilla's last entry, King of the Monsters. He'll be in the upcoming Transformers film. Just when you thought that shit was dead, it is back for more. Fear not, though, because this one is more than meets the eye, as it's not handled by horrible Michael Bay. This is handled by Stephen Caple Jr., who handled Creed 2 back in 2018, which was a big film for him. So, no news other than that so far. They are
I've got something to add for that.
Go ahead.
The working title for this movie is Beast Wars.
See, I accept this. Now, I don't know how that's going to work out. I accept this.
Give me exactly one Predacon. I'm sold. That's it. I'll buy 2 tickets.
Just let me know, and you better show me the first one on screen should be Terracon.
At 200%.
Sorry, Pterosaur, because he was a Predacon and he lived that life, man.
Damn.
Pterosaur? Isn't that just a dinosaur?
Pterosaur? No, Pterosaur was the pterodactyl guy that they had. I lived for like 1 season. He was Proto Starscream.
You know what? Give me that one, and then immediately after, Black Arachnia.
You see, my Black Arachnia is cool, so like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Cool. Nah, motherfuckers, pterosaurs were a type of dinosaur.
Were they? But it's Terrorsaur. Terror.
Yeah,
like
terror.
Terror. Like.
Well, now I just feel silly.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's horrible naming convention for on their part. I mean, terror. Who's saying that correctly to begin with? Like, you guys ever heard of Terrorsaur.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Terrorsaur.
Why is that a thing?
Terrorsaur. Yeah, terror.
So
Terror.
yeah. Okay.
It's not that I don't want to see robot dinosaurs. It's just that I really, really think we have progressed past the need for Transformers movies. I think society no longer needs Transformer movies.
Says you, but Paramount and Hasbro says otherwise.
Exactly.
The fuck you say?
Remember, I mean, I told you guys a theory about why we do this, right? Always, we must sell them.
The toys.
I understand that we have to sell them, but like, give me a Predacon though.
They're gonna do it.
Please. Listen, I'll even take. Listen, if I can talk to anyone at WB that's gonna let me have a crack of what's gonna be in that fucking movie, please let it be Rat Trap.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, Rat Trap's a staple, man. You know what I mean? That's like saying, please give me Cheetor. He's gonna be there.
Oh, Cheetor better be second, third.
Cheetor's gonna be there.
Also for the Twitch people, I've put a link of an image of what Terrorsaur looks like.
Yeah, that asshole.
That dude's cool. He's stupid as cool. But
that's Terrorsaur.
Is that it for news, ladies and ladies?
That is it for my
ladies
news
and
this
ladies.
week.
Well then, Table, would you like to introduce our book?
Well, folks, we some time ago read a book that was so very 90s that Chino was somewhat distressed. X-Men Legends, in which we got to see one of the Summers brothers who is generally forgotten for obvious reasons.
reasons we learned that exact read through.
Oh man, remember I told you guys Marvel treated him with the Korath. You guys remember Adam X? Who?
Adam X.
Well,
I'm
sorry. Is that his name? His superhero name?
Or
Adam Dream?
Adam Extreme.
Yeah.
Fucking okay.
So to catch everybody up, what I've done is I've put on screen not only the Big Summers family tree that Marvel put out because of this book, but also a little catch up on the players that we're dealing with in this book.
Just so you know.
Before you begin, I'm just going to say Corsair and Scott Summers are hoes.
Yeah.
Just letting everybody out there know. And let's continue.
That's why this whole tree is like this. So, we last left off with Corsair having shot Adam X in the head.
Wow, yay.
This book, we open up with someone yelling, "Oh my god, he's dead!" But spoilers, he's actually not dead. Because... he was biogenetically engineered to handle a shot to the head. His brain is literally in his ass cheek.
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Hold
this
on,
early?
Hold on.
Somebody get the clock.
What do you mean he was what?
Okay, hang on. I got it. I got it. Okay. Table, I got it.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
He says it. That's all that we've got.
My glasses are off. I took my glasses off. I have to rub my eyes.
You've seen enough.
Yeah, because the blood in my forehead is rushing. Because he's biogenetically engineered to handle bullets to the forehead purpose.
They foresaw these events.
This is page 1. Okay, go on.
So, his head is quite literally in his ass.
Okay.
He says, My brain is literally in one of my ass cheeks. That is a line. That is text from this book.
Did really well, didn't they? Okay.
You know what? Fuck you. It's on screen right now.
So, yeah, his vital organs are fine because they're all in weird places for reasons. They go to space because they're gonna turn in the bounty on Adam X, which has been put out by people because he's genetically sort of technically the heir to the Shi'ar throne, but he actually wants nothing to do with that for obvious reasons because the Shi'ar suck.
Mm-hmm.
We get some really awkward family dialogue. I say awkward. It's well written, but it sure is just like, what do you mean he's our half brother? And Corsair's like, okay, so look, back when your mother and I were slaves, they were doing like science experiments using the Shi'ar Emperor's genetics and trying to graft bits of Shi'ar genetics to other species to try and propagate their evolution or whatever. And turns out they were able to successfully use some of Mrs. Summers' genetics for this purpose. So he's half their mom. And Corsair personally is offended by this.
Jesus Christ. So sons, listen to me carefully. So when we were slaves, they made us fuck things.
So Dancling, you have joined us just in time for us to continue talking about X-Men Legends #2, aka the Summers Family Circus.
Oh god.
That's a good way to put this, yes. Havoc, for the record, is thrilled to have a little brother. He thinks this is fantastic.
He's so cool. He has a brain in his right cheek, his right ass cheek, and his heart in his left one. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, the fact
You
that
might
you
not
could
even be wrong.
That's the shit part! Table, right now, you and I are sharing a brainwave and it's awful.
The worst brainwave.
I need my heart medication. This shit.
So Adam talks a lot of angsty stuff, both inner monologue-y and outer monologue-y, where he goes, I want nothing to do with the throne. My entire, like, the people who raised me and all of the people on that planet were killed so I could escape because the people who do want to put me on the throne are dicks. And the people who don't want me on the throne at all are also dicks.
My guy Adam has had enough of everyone's shit.
He sucks so bad. But yeah, he just goes, clearly we just need to convince the people that I am not a threat to the throne and everything will be okay. But
listen, man, Marvel had one chance. They had it on panel 1. They shot him in the forehead and they were like, nope, psych. Back, son. That's when you thought you were free of this shit. We brought him back because we're never getting rid of him now.
Instantly.
And listen,
so
I think it's 3 or 4 times that they directly call back to exactly what happens in issues from the 90s.
From the 90s.
And for example, the Dark Phoenix Saga, Uncanny X-Men numbers 129 through 138 is directly called out.
X-Men number 23 from 1991 is also directly called out. This is a 90s book. It just happened to get published this year.
Listen, and I love this schlock. Let's keep going.
Oh man, it's crazy because nobody likes Adam. But go on.
No, wait. Before we continue, sorry. Before we continue, I just remember. I remember we had this conversation about Adam, and we were just like hypothetically, like, you know, Marvel's just like, Adam who, and I just forgot about him, and I was just like, we're back in full circle.
Oh, they're back in the New York group. Yeah. Let's go.
They flipped through their Marvel Universe handbook, and they were like, page 1, Adam X. Holy fuck! You guys remember this guy? This guy, remember him?
Adam X?
It's like, who in him? This loser. Let's use him again. He wears his hat backwards.
Oh, it's back.
And he's never going away.
It's our own. It's Marvel's very own version of Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
I hate that because I hate that because it's funny as hell.
Holy shit!
That's such a stupid face. He can't act.
Oh my god!
Table over here, like roasting Marky Mark from the Funky Bunch. Like
Mark Wahlberg, if you hear this, please do not kick my ass.
Yo.
Listen, Mark Wahlberg, please kick my ass. Like
Mark Wahlberg couldn't kick my ass.
Mark Wahlberg, I like some of your movies. I'm like, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Max Payne to that. But let's go.
So, the Summers are all jabbering at each other, and Adam's off slightly away from them, going, "Ugh, I could have had a family, but it is too late. I will never be one of them." It's very, very dramatic.
He is but a 14-year-old that thinks he needs to leave the house now. Packs his shit and tries to get out.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the moon for this trade deal with Eric the Red, who, for the record, is the person who put the bounty out on Adam in the first place, in case you'd forgotten. It's been a while, I couldn't blame you.
Thank you.
Also, I feel the need to say that the guy flying the ship is some sort of, like, fin-eared swamp monster-looking guy, whose name is CH''OD. So I don't think his name is Chode, but that is how I read it.
Table.
Okay.
Table. His name is Chode.
I read it that way too.
Okay.
He's on screen right now.
Officially, his name is Chode.
Unfortunate.
Very.
There's a little, like, kiwi-looking bird on his shoulder. We love the kiwi-looking bird.
Mm-hmm.
So they land on the moon. Specifically, the exact place on the moon where one time they fought the Shi'ar Imperial Guard in the Dark Phoenix saga and lost.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm. They were gonna call the Inhumans for help, but the Inhumans decided to say fuck it and not show up.
Like, no, you have two team up with guys named Chode. No thanks.
Yeah.
They heard Chode's name and said nah.
We actually don't want to be associated with that guy, sorry. So they exit the ship in this lovely breathable pocket. They have Adam in some of the dumbest fucking, like, handcuffs ever. They're just really big and I don't see the point of them. But okay. And Eric the Red says words that actually mean nothing to me. He's like, so you see that there is value in putting Adam on the throne for those who are loyal to the cause. And I'm like, bro, I don't care about Shi'ar politics at all. And we get there, and yeah, so fucking Corsair just starts saying words that mean even less because he's just rambling. And we know he's just rambling because on that same page, we get a panel where the two bounty hunters, Raza and Hepzibah or whatever from the first book, have successfully secured the Elder Summers. And now it's time to throw down.
Dun, dun.
This throwdown is incredibly boring. I'll be real. Adam is pointy.
Is it between all these in the entire Summers clan?
The Summers clan and the Crystal Claws.
Oh yeah, okay, that's gonna be boring. All right, go on.
Yeah, that's reasonable. It sounds like your 13-year-old band. So, Scott does the lasers, Havoc does the angry circles, and Adam specifically Adam pokes everybody really hard. Adam pokes everyone really hard. What? Just so that they're all bleeding, and then he can make them all experience incredible agony.
You feel that? That's hot sauce.
I put Tabasco in your veins.
That's right. That's Frank's Red Hot.
Nah, I went on a Hot Ones and stole the entire lineup, my guy, and dumped it into your veins.
Oh my god, the hot one.
And understandably, the Summers brothers are like, that was a lot. And Adam's just like, I have been a pawn for too long. Because he's incapable of not being dramatic. Like, he actually is allergic to being normal, I think.
I think so, too.
You know what? I'm surprised they didn't even throw Mr. Sinister into this. This is his dream come true right now.
Oh my god.
He is name dropped, though.
Oh yeah, because I'm pretty
Name
sure he's feeling the connection right now. He's probably in a corner fapping incredibly because he knows there's another Summers brother out there now. It's his thing.
That whole sentence is straight foul and funny at the same time.
I do hate that, yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, go on.
We get the Summers family reunion, and they are the old ones are kind of nice to Adam. There are hugs. Hepzibah looks like she needs scritches between her ears because she looks like a cat, and I will never be able to scritch her, and that is very disappointing.
Although she's a skunk.
Looks like a cat. Fuck off.
I know.
Wow.
The Imperial Guard of fucking Shi'ar Empire turns up because they're like, all right, what do we do about Adam now? And Corsair's like, I got a plan. And he just summons them. And Adam's like, bad? And to Scott and, God, I can never remember Havoc's real name.
No, whatever,
Yeah.
it's Havoc.
Alex,
thank you. So between Cyclops and Havoc, they're like, we will fight you for our brother, but we'd really rather not. And they're like, chill, don't worry, bro. We're not actually here to fight. And they just take them to the fucking Chandelar, the Shi'ar homeworld. Sorry, throne world, not the same. Where they meet with the current Majestrix.
Okay, Magistrix, yeah.
Yeah.
Lalandra.
And they're like, hey, I'm actually have no interest in being on this throne. Please leave us alone. And she's like, that actually sounds completely reasonable. You personally have never done anything wrong. Just fuck off.
Okay.
Which they then do. And you kind of get your wish here, Shino. We do not kill Adam, unfortunately.
Damn it.
However, they use Oracle, the most powerful telepath in the Imperium, to make everyone forget about him.
So
they remember that they came into contact with him, but that's about it, and no other contacts. They will also have headaches.
Sounds like the general audience. All right.
So wait, let me get this straight. If I have this right, they retconned him in, then retconned him back out?
Seems like it. If I'm looking at this family tree here, it looks like Corsair fucked the skunk lady. So there's probably another Summers out there, and I don't like that.
Yeah, he did fuck the skunk lady.
Of course he did.
My head hurts from all this.
On the record, the book doesn't end there.
Oh.
Adam goes back to that random ass farm where he was meditating in the cornfield.
Where he was
finds this kid trying to fix a tractor, and he's like, "Hey, so you threatened me with your dad, but your dad never came. I bet it's because he couldn't." And the kid's like, "Yeah, he has back problems. We don't know if he'll ever watch them." And then Adam is like, "Sounds like you need a farmhand."
Yo.
No. Adam X, he's gonna fuck your dad.
No.
Man.
And it ends with Adam being like, for the first time, I feel like I can finally live without feeling like someone is looking over my shoulder. Except
and then
the panel, in fact, shows two people watching him.
One.
Oh.
is
Oh.
Mr. Sinister.
Finishing from the fapping.
Sorry.
Finally, with his pants around his waist.
Ah, yes, it satisfies me.
And
Yeah,
the next
Dance
one
Link,
is-
that is what he said. He did fuck the skunk lady.
Yeah, he did. And the other one looks like to be, who is that? Eric the Red? No.
Probably.
Looks like it. Eric the Red watching Mr. Sinister Fap.
I mean, we just got an arm. We really could not say. But
Here's
yeah.
what I learned. What I learned from this book is God damn it, not just one retcon in this book, but you retcon the retcon, Marvel, you bastards!
Man.
Fuck! I also read somewhere that one of the writers is really upset about, more annoyed than anything else, that it's Mr. Sinister, when it should be pronounced Mr. Sinister.
Worse. That's worse.
The fuck?
It should
Wait, hold
not be
on.
pronounced like that.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Sinis?
yeah, so Mr. Sinister.
That's fucking
That's too
stupid,
close
bro.
to Sinestro. You can't do that.
No,
Yeah, you
that's
can.
no. That's fucking stupid.
This way it starts to sound like the rest of the names, like Fing Fang Foom, like Daredevil, like Peter
Sinister.
Parker. Yeah, Mr.
No.
Sinister.
No.
No.
Fuck off. No, I already
We're
hate
not
that.
doing that.
Who changed that? Who made that
we're-
official?
We're pronouncing
No,
that
nobody
like Prime
made that
Minister,
official.
Mr. Sinister.
Mr.
Nobody
Prime
made
Minister.
that official.
The Sinister
It was
Prime
just
Minister.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's just one of the writers would prefer it said that way.
No, fuck him. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
No.
agree. Fuck 'em.
Mr. Sinister evolves into Sinister Prime Minister.
I hate that. I hate that
The
so
evolved form
much.
of Mr. Sinister. That hurts. That's so fucking stupid. I hate that.
But on the other hand, that definitely sounds like the evolution of Mr. Sinister.
Oh,
Sinister it evolves into Sinister Prime Minister.
Stop.
Oh, I hate
It's literally Mr. Sinister with just a machine gun strapped to both like arms
God.
and a robot leg, and that's it.
Oh,
The Canadian passport.
Yeah.
And a random pair of jeans.
oh, I hate that.
Oh, I love working with you guys. This shit's so fucking funny.
Fucking.
Oh man.
I hate us so much.
Sinister out here with a Tech 9 and dungarees.
Yeah.
With it, it looks like tape around his knuckles, so that way it looks like he's gonna punch better.
Punch harder when I have Scotch 3M around my wrists. Right, man.
I just hate that nameplay. I just hate that nameplay, man.
Listen, okay, so like after Digivolves to that, right? It's War, Sinister, Prime Minister.
No, Sinister. No. You know what? I'm just leaving it.
Mecha Sinister Prime Minister?
No.
There it is. There it is.
The fact is, I was thinking Mecha 2 and I hate it.
We only have like 3 brain cells between us, and we're playing ping pong with them.
Man, what are we doing?
Oh, wow.
Talking about Mr. Sinister.
Oh, the
Prime
Prime
Minister.
Minister.
The Prime
I
Minister.
think we gotta call it, boys.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, this book ends with the big family tree I've been rotating on and off screen.
Oh, I thought I ended off with Sinister, but I.
First ever fucking skunks confirmed.
Mhm.
Not happy about that.
You don't have to be happy about it. I'm sure he was.
Fuck.
You know, he's like, I never had no skunk lady before. I thought about it back on Earth, but I thought that was weird.
Back on Earth, they'd call me a furry. In space, I'm just diverse.
Yeah.
I'm,
Why
I, Wow.
What hurts is
Table
because
on
that's actually
point.
accurate.
Table on point this entire time. My goodness.
Max.
On Earth, it's animal beast, but out here, it's Star Trek.
Stop.
One day I will find a way to talk about how much of a hoe Kirk is.
My fucking eyes. I'm crying.
One day.
Shit. Oh.
However, today is not that day. What today is, though, and what this marks, is the end of our stream for the evening. We want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening on our absolutely roller coaster of a show. You can find us on Twitter at Crusade Nerd. You can find us on Instagram at Nerd Crusade. You can find our sister show, the Nerd Crusade Podcast, wherever podcasts are found by searching Nerd Crusade. And as we've been mentioning throughout the show, we are also on YouTube and we post an episode once a week there. With that in mind, what we do like to do around these parts is those that like to start a discussion and continue it, we would like to send you places that also would like to keep up your nerdy brain cells and keep them fluid for the rest of your evening. Who we are going to send you to is Hoculaz. They are currently discussing who is the best common writer from all of the eras.
Thanks so much for tuning in. It has been a fucking evening.
Oh, yeah.
And with that, have a good night.
Have a good night, y'all.
Mr. Prime Minister.
Sinister Prime Minister.
Mr. Sinister!
I'll make more taxes.